The day the river disappeared began with a small lie. Chief Okeke stood before the village, his gold necklace gleaming in the sun. "The drought is not my fault," he declared, scooping river water into his carved cup. As the liquid touched his lips, it turned thick and black, like boiling tar. Gasps rippled through the crowd. The chief's face twisted in rage. He hurled the cup into the river, where it stuck upright in the mud like a grave marker. That night, the first fish washed ashore. Dead. Their silver bellies bloated with dark water. Without the river's judgment, the miller secretly kept extra flour. The hunters lied about their catches. Even Elder Dike, who once settled disputes, now turned away when children cried of hunger. Only little Adanna noticed the changes. At night, she pressed her ear to the dry riverbed, listening for whispers. Her grandmother had said the river slept, not died. But how do we wake it, she wondered. In his compound, Chief Okeke gorged on roasted antelope and palm wine. His storerooms overflowed with sacks of yams, taken as taxes. Jars of honey, gifts for protection. A new gold bracelet, melted from the sacred village idols. Meanwhile, Adanna's baby brother grew thin. His cries sounded like the weak chirps of a dying bird. While searching for water, Adanna found a cracked turtle shell, the river's last messenger. 3 white pebbles, warm to the touch. Faint scratch marks in the dust forming words. "Speak, cost." That night, she dreamt of the river, not as water, but as a great black panther, its fur glistening with trapped lies. It started when the chief's son flaunted a mango in the square. "My father says you're all too weak to deserve fruit." Adanna did something then that shocked the village. She spat in the dust at his feet. A ripple went through the children. One by one, they copied her, until even the chief's son stepped back, trembling at their silent defiance. When the chief came to punish them, Adanna stood on the cracked riverbed. "You starved us," she shouted. "You stole from us. You." Her words were cut off by a rumble deep underground. Then, splash! Black water exploded upward, swallowing the chief's gold necklace midair. The river returned not as a gentle stream, but as a roaring judge. It spit out the stolen yams at villagers' feet. It washed clean the miller's hidden flour sacks. It left Chief Okeke coughing on the bank, stripped bare, his skin marked with dark water stains that would never fade. At dawn, the water turned clear again. The villagers gathered at its banks, where Adanna placed 3 white pebbles in the shallows. They watched in awe as the stones sank, for past lies. Floated, for truth spoken now. Dissolved, showing that some truths change everything. Elder Dike, his face wet with shame and river spray, spoke the new rule. "We will never again wait for water to tell us what's right." Years later, when travelers asked about the faint black marks on the riverstones, Adanna, now the village healer, would say, "Lies are heavy. They sink. But truth." She tossed a pebble high, and everyone would laugh as it skimmed the water, dancing across the surface like a skipping heartbeat.